Hello to all our viewers, subscribers, first-timers, and those who always find their way back to the channel. Hope your day is going strong. Some partnerships just make noise, others make sense. Handchain and ICP Hub Korea are doing the latter, rewiring how music gets streamed and paid for, and doing it without the marketing drama. We are also looking at Piggy Cell's everyday DePIN move and the latest ICP SNS funding stats. And if you believe in this kind of reporting, crypto stories that skip the fluff and go straight into what matters, you can now support Ledger Life. Donation wallet details are in the description below. Every contribution helps us keep this effort real, detailed, and independent. Big partnerships often arrive wrapped in marketing fluff, but every now and then you get one that actually makes technical and creative sense. That's what's happening with Handchain and ICP Hub Korea. Two names you might not have paired instinctively, but together they are laying down a new rhythm for how music can be streamed, tracked, and paid for. Handchain has been quietly building its arsenal of music IP over $11 million worth, and instead of using that to cozy up to centralized streaming platforms, it's opted for something far more ambitious. Enter ICP Hub Korea. What this partnership sets out to do is simple on the surface. Make music monetization transparent, efficient, and blockchain native. But underneath, it's redesigning the whole plumbing of music rights management. Using ICP's canister smart contracts, every stream and user interaction becomes a trackable event on-chain. That might not matter to the average listener, but for musicians, producers, and rights holders, it's a game changer. It means real-time royalties, no black box calculations, no month-long delays. Just data verified and immutable, where artists can see exactly what their music is doing and get paid accordingly. What's clever is how seamless it aims to be. The tech runs quietly in the background, invisible to the user but vital to the outcome. It's not about shouting Web3 from the rooftops. It's about embedding it into the workflows so naturally that even skeptical users don't notice the shift until they realize they are getting paid faster, cleaner, and with less friction. Handchain brings the content cloud, ICP brings the infrastructure, and the result is a blueprint for how music streaming can break away from platform dependency. For K-pop fans or indie musicians alike, this could mean direct relationships between creators and audiences where every stream is a handshake recorded on-chain. And let's not forget what this means for Korea. The country has already proven its ability to set global trends in music. If this new on-chain model finds traction locally, it's unlikely to stay confined. We could be looking at a global rollout where artists worldwide adopt a structure that finally respects their data and their revenue. In short, Handchain and ICP Hub Korea aren't trying to disrupt for disruption's sake. They are fixing the foundation of music streaming, that is quietly, precisely, and with tools that are built to scale. Keep an eye on this one. It's not just noise, it's an echo of what Web3 was supposed to sound like. From streaming music to charging devices, what ties these stories together is the idea that decentralized systems should just work. Piggy Cell is taking that very philosophy into the physical world, using ICP infrastructure to reshape how we think about everyday tools, like borrowing a portable battery. You have probably seen one of these battery stations where you can scan a QR code, grab a charger, plug in your phone. Simple, right? What you didn't know is that over 3.5 million people in Korea have already used this system. Piggy Cell's network includes more than 100,000 stations. That's not small-scale beta territory. That's widespread infrastructure. Now they are flipping the backend. With support from ICP hubs, Piggy Cell is turning those everyday interactions into on-chain data events. Every time you borrow or return a battery, the event is logged on ICP using canisters. It's immutable, it's auditable, and it's now part of a wider decentralized reward system. Users earn points which are transparently converted into PGC or Piggy Cell's native token. And here is the kicker. It's not a half-baked loyalty system living inside a walled garden app. It's native to ICP, which means those tokens can interact with other apps and services in the ICP ecosystem. Think staking, swapping, or real world redemption, not just collecting points that gather digital dust. What's really refreshing about PiggyCell's approach is that they aren't trying to make users get blockchain. They are not asking anyone to learn a new system. The app still does what it always did, but now the data is decentralized, the incentives are clearer, and the infrastructure is the future proof. And for those asking why ICP over Ethereum or Solana, the answer lies in performance and cost. ICP doesn't need to rely on AWS or other Web2 crutches. It hosts entire apps directly on-chain. That means every bit of user behavior can be recorded without the bloat, lag, or fees that plague other networks. Add to that a closed beta coming in April 2025 and a planned airdrop. And it's clear this isn't just a proof of concept. It's a real attempt to bring DePIN or decentralized physical infrastructure into the daily routine without screaming blockchain at people. You charge your phone, you earn tokens. The data is on-chain. Simple. Finally, the Internet Computer Protocol has seen a surge in investor interest through its SNS projects, raising a total of 5,527,471 ICP, equivalent to $28.19 million at $5.1 per token across 14 ventures. The actual value could be higher as some fundraising occurred when ICP was about $10. Leading the pack is $AI with 1,074,027 ICP raised, showing strong investor confidence in AI-driven projects. OpenChat follows closely with 1 million ICP, benefiting from rising demand for decentralized, privacy-focused communication. GoldDAO raised 783,717 ICP by targeting the DeFi space, while Decide AI 654,634 ICP and Catalyze 1 602,005 ICP also stood out by focusing on AI and practical blockchain applications respectively. These top projects reflect broader trends, growing interest in AI, DeFi, and secure communication, all supported by the scalability and transparency of the ICP platform. The liquidity generated through these raises is helping build momentum and sustain growth across the ecosystem, giving developers the capital needed to innovate and scale. The fundraising success signals increasing confidence in the ICP ecosystem, positioning it as a promising platform for decentralized innovation. As more projects emerge, the impact of this early funding wave is expected to drive continued development and attract further interest. So that's today's mix. From music deals tracked to the microsecond to charging stations that reward you in crypto without asking for a wallet address first, Web3 is creeping into daily life in ways that don't shout but definitely matter. If you would like to support Ledger Life and help us continue covering these shifts in detail, wallet details are in the description. Every donation helps us stay independent and sharp. Also, check out the newsletter link in the description. It's out now. All the links to the projects mentioned today, Handchain, ICP Hub Korea, PiggyCell, and more are listed below. Go check them out, explore the platforms, and maybe even participate in what they are building. Until next time, stay curious, stay decentralized, and thanks for tuning in.